Alright, so I've got a Polaris Sportsman 500 here that I bought for cheap and working on fixing it up, and it was had a whole bunch of problems. Carb was off of it and everything else. Got it all put back together, and it would backfire through the exhaust and would barely idle, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. I messed with the carburetor and looked at the valves and looked at the rocker arms and looked at the cam and couldn't figure out what was going on with it till I got to looking and found out online that it comes with this ETC, this electronic throttle control. Is what that does is that keeps the bike from being a runaway if the throttle's to get stuck. And so I found out what happened was if you pull this off, there's this little micro switch right here, and what happens is when you pull your throttle cable, it keeps in contact with it. But if for some reason the throttle should happen to get stuck, you can see where that micro switch comes loose from there and doesn't make contact with that micro switch. When I opened it up, this piece here was bent clear open, so it couldn't hold this micro switch shut. And so what happens is it tries to kill the bike. So right now you can see there, it killed it because that micro switch came loose from it. That's what it does. And the micro switch isn't contacted. But as soon as it makes contact again, it runs. No contact. That's what it was doing. It was trying to idle. So if you've got that micro switch working, then everything is fine and runs great. And so in order to keep that from happening, you want to have just a little bit of play in your throttle before it comes to that, but you don't want to have too much or it'll air out on you. And there's a jam nut and an adjustment nut in there. You got to work that, and then your bike will run fine. So hope that helps.